Hello everybody, and today I have a very, not really requested video, but I want to do this video. I love this topic. I'm going to sit here and share my obsession with my tarot cards and oracle cards, which should not really be a surprise considering how much cards I collected as a kid. As a kid, I collected a bunch of baseball cards, magic cards, and Neopets cards. I also had Harry Potter cards, Yu-Gi-Oh cards, I loved Yu-Gi-Oh, some Pokemon cards, and yeah, I just collected cards. Anyway, so a little bit of that. And now that I am older and I'm able to sneak away with it, I collect tarot cards and oracle cards because there is no stopping word, unfortunately. Isn't it funny how that turns out? So we're going to start off with my very first deck. It does come with a booklet, but I don't have the booklet with me right now. I'll show the booklet later. And that gives information on the different cards. I'm just going to go ahead and go into the cards itself. So I keep them within this purple satin pouch because I feel like purple is very beautiful. It's a very metaphysical color. It's very powerful and very psychic feeling, So I like to keep it within this purple pouch. And it doesn't help that purple is my favorite color too. And I also keep some mugwort within here because mugwort is supposed to help with divination. And I also have a piece of starry anise, which also helps out with divination. So my card deck that is in here is my Tarot of the Vampire deck by Ian Daniels. This normally stays within a wooden box on my altar, and that is a very special box to me as well. But when it comes with me and I'm traveling around, I like to keep my tarot deck with me because it's just one of those safety things. I like to keep it around. It's a thing. But this is my very first tarot deck. I'll go ahead and have a flip through of it later. And this is a deck that I bought at this little medical physical shop by my house called Crescent Moon. And that shop used to be in Freight House Square, and I think I actually stumbled upon it when I was a little kid. It was either that or I stumbled upon Crystal Voyage because that also was at Freight House Square. But either ways, then the shop ended up moving into the house that was my house from middle school and high school, and I ended up buying these cards when I was able to sneak the money because I really, really had a connection with them. The moment I saw the cover and the artwork, I was just drawn to them. This pack was mine. This pack was I had a pull. Sometimes you end up getting a pull to different tools. And this was one of the very first items that I ever got a pull towards, and I absolutely needed to have it. It was something that needed to work with me, needed to have it with me. My mom was very scared with tarot decks and was telling me how she believes that they were controlled by the devil, so I kept it within my backpack and hid it for many, many years. I still never did this. I never told her that I collected tarot cards. I might have when I was on a trip with her in Salem, Massachusetts in 2017, but I don't really remember if I ever actually said that I collected them. I'm not sure. But moving on.
Alright, starting off with the major arcana, we have the first couple cards and the Empress. Okay, so she was on the cover of the box, and I have a pull towards her. I just feel really connected towards her. So she is what made me want this deck. And then the Lovers, it's one of my favorite cards. It's just so gorgeous. And here is just some more of that major arcana, just showing more beautiful cards. And okay, so look at Death and the Hangman. Those are another couple of my favorite cards. They're just really kick-ass. The Tower, just another gorgeous card. Well, all of these cards are gorgeous. I mean, look at the moon. Look at that beautiful vampiress. It's great. I just love these cards so much. It's the artwork, it just kills me. This will forever be my favorite tarot deck. Now onto the skulls, which the skulls minor arcana suite is, you know, corresponding to the pentacles in the original, in the writer type deck, you know? So the skulls, since they are, you know, a switch of the pentacles, they represent earth and are more about, you know, wealth and material items, basically. If you love vampires or the artist Ian Daniels or gothic art in general, this is great. Looking at this card for the Daughter of Skulls, she kind of looks like Kristen Stewart. Like, you know, deranged Bella look. Next up, we are on to the suite for knives. And this suite is, of course, for air. It is in representation of the swords suite that you have in the normal Rider Tarot, and just more gorgeous people, characters, drawings, yada yada. You get it. And while some of these images aren't like conventional, normal vampires that you see, like how you have those like horned furry things, but not all vampires from around the world look the same. This Daughter of Knives looks like Taylor Momsen from the band The Pretty Reckless, by the way. That's another card that I am extremely obsessed with. Yeah. Oh, also the suite of knives / swords represents thoughts, intuition, such of that nature. Now on to the scepters, which is in correlation to the original suite of wands. Look at the 4 of scepters. That cool. Like, that cool. And the wands / scepters is a suite that is all about the element fire. So it is representation of creativity and transformation, such like that. But I normally think of creativity and passion and such when it comes to scepters. Yeah. Pretty, pretty vampires. Man, a lot of the lords are on horses. I just realized that. Next, we are on to the final of the suites for the Minor Arcana. 2 of Grails is awesome. It looks like, it reminds me of Bella and Edward when I was reading the actual Twilight books back in the day. But the Grails, it is the suite that is representation, of course, of the cups from the original Rider Tarot, and also badass that it has Medusa. It's another awesome reason that I love this deck. And the Grails, they are a representation of emotion. They are for the element water, and, you know, it just gives you, these cards are just more answers when it comes to emotional situations. And yeah, that is it for the Minor Arcana. We have gone through the entire deck.
That is my video on that card deck. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you want to subscribe, go ahead. I definitely will be going through more decks, and I have a whole bunch more that I still need to flip through and show to you guys. So if you're interested in seeing little deck reviews, seeing what these different decks look like before you buy them, which is something that I always like to do and is the reason why I created this, because hey, if I'm somebody that likes to look at the full deck before purchasing, who's to say that there isn't somebody else out there that wants to check it out? So might as well make a video showing off the cards so that you can see what you would be getting before you purchase it. And yeah, all the credit goes to all of the artists that were mentioned in this video, and to, of course, the person that the tarot was written from. I'm just gonna shut it up right there. And I'm gonna go ahead and go. And I hope you guys have a lovely day. Merry meet, merry part, and merry meet again, my little witchies. Bye.